We'll go live now. There you are. Yeah, well, guys, welcome to Hunterbox Ball. We're waiting for G Sacrificer to sort out the mic.
I'm pretty sure there's a setting that has all that stuff. You can turn that off.
Or is it me?
I mean, do you hear my echo?
No. Try.
Wait, can
Yo.
you hear that?
We still got echo?
Have I still got the echo?
Is it me?
Echo? Do you still have your echo?
Let me see.
Yeah, I think we're live as well, guys.
Right? Maybe we should have figured this out before we went live.
Maybe we should have started before we were live.
Vamp. Waste time.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, all
I mean,
good.
we can hear you all the time. Yeah, we're good.
How is it me?
Oh, man.
Yo, Hamza, can you not hear us?
I can hear you guys. Oh,
You can hear
But
us.
there's just an
well.
echo. I mean, I don't think there's an echo on the show.
Try me. Everyone try me. Yeah, guys. Oh, it's me.
Well, we can't hear your echo, so I mean, the only
Okay.
echo you're hearing is yours. I guess.
Oh,
Can you
I
follow
know
through
why.
it?
I know why.
Hey, why?
I know why. Basically, I'm on 2 apps. Let me leave.
Oh, he has the YouTube up probably. He closed the wrong one.
Oh, you're watching.
I'm back.
He's back.
He's back, guys.
Yeah, guys, welcome to Hamza Talks Ball, man. Let's start again, man.
I'll get
Oh
this
my
anywhere
god,
else, man.
that was bad. I was thinking, how could that be me? Big up, everyone. How you guys doing, man? Crank.
I'm good. So did you have the YouTube on also?
Yeah. So basically, I'd opened two pages, but one disappeared. So I opened another one. The other one's hiding somewhere else. And I was like, man. I didn't jinx your house, man. Yeah, big up everyone, man. Welcome to my Hamza Talks Ball. Here I've got G Certified and Crank. Yeah, Crank, how you feeling today?
It's been a great day. It's a whole new year, so you have all the promise of good fortune and anything's possible. I've been working really hard for Shades of Blue 2024. Honestly, we got some real big plans, and it's just really been kind of head down working on those things. Yeah. How are you?
I'm doing very well, man. I'm doing very well. Just came back. I didn't want to watch the Liverpool game. I don't know. I've heard that they're winning, so I was like, man, second leg, man. Fulham can do me proud, man. Bloody hell, man.
Yeah, to be fair, if they just get one goal and hold it out at home, then they go penalties anyways or extra time. So
they got Bournemouth away and then Fulham away. I'm pretty sure something's happening there. Might happen to both games, you know.
To be fair, 2-1 at Anfield isn't a bad result for Fulham, man. They can beat them at the other ground.
Yeah. Fulham are very good at thing, and especially Liverpool. The players are knackered now. Surely they can't sustain this now.
Oh no, not at all. Yeah,
I think it's gone. It's the biggest mistake that they scraped this win 2-1 because Van Dijk played and Gomez and Gravenberch and Curtis Jones had a thigh injury there. You can see they played a full lineup. So time will tell, man. Bournemouth away is a tough one.
Yeah, it is.
So we'll see, man. We'll come back to Liverpool next, man. Man, listen, welcome, man. Guys, just wanted to talk about a few things today. First, about KDB. Having KDB back.
Yeah, man.
I just want to start with that. How do you guys feel, man? How do you feel now?
Go on. Oh, you know how I feel, man. KDB's back. The king is back. It feels good to have the best midfield in the world back in the team, or at least one of them, because obviously Rodri as well, man. Let me not forget Rodri, but KDB, man. Listen, I've been saying about this. I've been saying for time. I've been saying to the rivals that once this guy is back, that this is when we're going to start moving. So if we don't start moving, even when KDB is back, then listen, then obviously there are bigger problems. However, against Huddersfield, so when he came on, we scored 3 goals in 15 minutes. 3 goals in 15 minutes, and we should have even scored even more. That game could have ended if we started 5 and 6. 5 and 6. So I'm happy that KDB.
You could see when he's been warming up how the relief, how important he is for us, how the Premier League were waiting for his return, the fans were waiting for his return, the rivals feared for this day. They fear. This is historic, I believe. This will be one of the most historic days, because having a player that rivals are scared, he's coming back. Yeah, I think it's by far, man. Like, by far, there's no doubt. Like, there's no doubt. His aura, when he was warming up, you could see, Klopp talked to buy him, and the fans talked to buy him. He was everywhere. He was trending in Twitter, social media. That's the presence of KDB. That's the presence of KDB. I'm so glad, because if that injury didn't happen, I think, a lot of rivals, you say, he never played 2 Champions League finals. But now, there's no question. People just say he's the best player in the league. One of the greatest ever. You can't deny him. It's like, now you've missed him. Now you wish to have him back.
Yeah. That's it. Go on, Craig.
I think it is crazy, because I think Klopp's comments about KDB was him just jokingly being like, oh, everyone is scared. But no, for real, everyone is scared. You saw it. We scored as a club in a minute the second KDB was on the pitch. Huddersfield had no idea how to handle us, and that's what I feel like we're missing in a lot of our matches where we have struggled. We've needed someone to take a half chance or create a chance or do something, basically, because we're just passing it around, but there was nothing happening. With KDB on the pitch, he makes players hesitate for a second, question themselves. It's the same thing with Haaland. They make players question themselves. We saw when Daku comes on, that takes a lot of relief off of the other players on the pitch, where they don't have so much pressure and they can step up and they can do their thing. Then obviously, like you said, the aura, the Riz, it's out here. I love it, man. I was too lit in my living room. I'm just, let's go. My dog's in a whole other room, just like, bruh, you OTT, you need to chill out. But I was way too lit. It was exciting. I'm happy.
No, it is. And the thing with KDB coming back as well is that now we've got how many months till the end of the season? We've got like 4 or 5 months. Now he's coming back in the time where we needed him, really. We've caught up to the top of the table. We're a few points behind. Now he can bring us back for the final stretch. And I agree with what you were saying, Hamza. If we had this guy at the start of the season, I think we could be top of the league quite comfortably by now. I think quite comfortably.
Absolutely, bro. You think we're dropping games like Chelsea? Are we dropping points to Crystal Palace? Are we dropping points to Aston Villa? Are we dropping points to Tottenham when we're winning 3-2? KDB on the pitch. I think we're clear. We're like 9 points clear in the Premier League. 10, 11. I think, look, we lost Crystal Palace 2-2. That's 2 points dropped. Tottenham, when we're winning, we're not dropping that game. Yeah, that's another 2 points. That's 4. Yeah. Then you have another, which other one? Chelsea, 4-3. He destroys this Chelsea side. Yeah, that's 6 points. We would have been top of the league with the game in hand. 4 points. That's minimum. Minimum. Forget that Wolves and the Villa. Forget that. Like Wolves, he would have rattled Wolves. He scored 4 goals against Wolves by himself. He scored 4. 4 by himself against Wolves. He would have battered Wolves. Him on the pitch. Dangerous, man. And I just, did you see the combo between the 2 Belgium guys?
Yes. Yeah. It's going to be, I love it because it's the current and the past with KDB and making a beautiful assist volley pass to the future of Man City. We recorded last night, episode drops later. We were talking about how all of our they try to bring players that pair with each other, like Vardiol and Kovacic. When Ederson was brought in, there was also like Fernandinho. There were other players. Even when Kaique came in, he was kicking it with them. Gabriel Jesus, Ruben Diaz, and Bernardo. I can keep going, but it's always good to have those nation mates because it helps as a country, it helps as a club, particularly for the new younger players. Because could you imagine what it's like, Vardiol coming from Red Bull to Manchester? They made a video trying food and basically having a conversation on mancity.com about that experience and coming to Manchester and how things have changed. I just love the chemistry of our team. You see it in social media, it can make things seem a certain way, but it does feel genuine. Like Haaland, super excited, jumping up and down and dancing because Daku scored so he could do the gritty. Like that is a really dope thing, that Haaland is so excited to see Daku score just so he can celebrate. That, I don't know, that's just like levels of when you enjoy your teammates like that, you want to play harder. You can dig deeper because you want success with friends, not just other dudes you're getting paid with.
Yeah, and to be fair with the KDB thing again, and with Doku and that, is that if KDB comes back, obviously, let's say we do something, with 4-peat, or we win these trophies, this will be remembered as what we're saying, that KDB coming back mid-season, turning our season around. He's the guy he's the guy that we cannot replace. The guy that we cannot replace. So it would be a great storyline for not just the club, but for himself to come back from the injuries that he was sustaining as well. But for me, we've got a big game coming up. A big game. I don't know if he'll start. I don't know if I would start him because obviously I don't know how intense Newcastle will be. But I do think he'll definitely need to play. He'll definitely need to play and to get some more minutes, because he's one away from Wayne Rooney, from breaking Wayne Rooney's record, the assist record. So yeah, I think he's from leveling it, I think, or from beating it, one of the two. And then he's, I think, would become the third highest assister in the Premier League, behind only Fabregas and Giggs. He'll beat Fabregas. Giggs was playing for 100 years. He's not going to beat Giggs, but
I was playing for many years. Yeah, KDB. Yeah, the thing is, you look at the most assists by far. Ryan Giggs is 162. Cesc Fabregas 111. Kevin De Bruyne is there fourth, behind Wayne Rooney, who's got 103. So Lampard and KDB have 102 each, and KDB definitely. Listen, this season is I can see even him breaking that. Nine to break Cesc Fabregas.
Yeah, that's possible. In order to beat Giggs, that's another 4.5 years, you would probably think, and that's him playing at a credible quality.
Yeah, he would need around
60 assists. 60. That's 60. Mad. Yeah, he needs to stay here another 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
15 assists per season for the next 4 years, and I think I think KDB will be a guy that might get pushed back as he gets older. He might start to become maybe more of a DM kind of player, maybe a CM like a Cruz or Modric or Iniesta, rather than a Calm and what he's doing, or a second striker. He might stay as a second striker, but I think he's a guy that for his hamstring. For the Middlesbrough
match, Huddersfield match. Sorry, for the Huddersfield match, Pep, he was asked, are you going to adjust KDB's style with his injury? And he said, I'm going to slowly bring him back. He's not going to start, and he's not going to play 90 minutes anytime soon. But I want him to come back and play like he did last year and make those runs and doing all that stuff. I think he wants to do that. He's not going to change the way that he played. We just have to adjust the way that we play him, if that makes any sense. And so I think we're going to see him in the second half as a super sub for maybe a couple of weeks. And even if he does start, he might come off at 60 minutes, maybe 55. It's going to be a slow burn, I think.
I think, yeah, absolutely. I think Newcastle's game that we've got on the weekend. Would you start him?
No, no. Against Newcastle and their backups, their scrubs. Hell no. They're gonna nope. Let him come on
No
in the
need to.
60th minute. Sorry for language. Yeah, let him come on in the 60th minute and rock out with tired legs.
The guy that I would start is Doku. If he's fit, I'd start Doku. But I wouldn't start KDB. I think that KDB again, I know he came on, but it was only 15 minutes. It was against Huddersfield, which, to be fair, listen, I get it, championship side, but they're battling relegation in the championship. You know what I mean? They're battling to stay up. So for me, Newcastle's a whole different test. And those guys, we've seen Newcastle, they can be dirty. If they're one of the most dirtiest teams in the league, committing fouls, they can be aggressive, especially at home. Their fans will want them to be aggressive. They'll want our players to get kicked. So at the end of the day, I just think bring KDB on off the bench. If we need extra creativity, start Foden. Keep playing that Foden Bernardo thing that we're doing right now, Foden in midfield, and then start Alvarez if you want up front or as a number 10, whatever Pep thinks, but or Kovacic in midfield, play Alvarez up front if we can't play Haaland too. I don't think Haaland will start either. So most likely it will be Kovacic or Nunes, but we need to look after KDB. Yeah, if he does start, then I would only play him for 45 or 50 minutes. But it's too big of a game. It's too big. It's too quick, I'd say, man, to bring him back.
And so he will not start majority of us because that's a crucial game.
Yeah.
Crucial game. And if you look at, I think what do you guys think? Must win?
Every game for the rest of the season is a must win. I say everyone.
I mean, we're 3 points above. It's 3 points above Arsenal, so I won't say if we lose. I'm not going to say that we're going to lose the league, but obviously in the form that Liverpool are currently on, it does look like we will need to keep close or we'll need to be around them because they don't.
I think Arsenal's still there. Arsenal's still around until they're mathematically.
Well,
no way.
Yeah, Arsenal will be there, but I'm just keeping a close eye on Liverpool because if they just get that DM, I've heard that Thiago's going to be back, Robertson's going to be back. I haven't even remember. Do you guys even remember hearing that name Thiago during the season? No. So they're going to finally have probably, in my opinion, their best midfielder back. So
when is he back? When are you hearing rumors about this guy's back? Is Thiago coming back?
Mr. E said that he would be back. Mr. E said that he would be back around about the end of the month. So FA Cup after we play Tottenham, maybe around about that time.
But he's not going to be fully fit. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Delay him coming back.
But he's got a winter break though, Hamza. There's a winter break for players now to recover. That's why I think KDB will start at Spurs away. I don't think he'll actually start at Newcastle. I think he'll start at Spurs away in the FA Cup.
They will not be ready for the. I'm looking up Thiago. It says the end of February.
End of February. End of February, yeah?
Yeah, end of February.
Oh, good. So that means around March, and he's not fully fit. That's done.
Yeah.
So April, done. So we need to hope for that Thiago Alcantara doesn't come back. And I think Lucas is injured.
Yeah, Robertson is also
injured. Trent has got a thigh injury.
Yeah.
I think we need Bournemouth to do us a favor, man. Solanke needs to do his job.
Yeah, Zoboslai, he's also hurt. Yeah, a lot of their players are hurt. Yeah.
This is why I say we need to take advantage, man. You said we have to take advantage of this market, man. Straight up.
We have to.
We can walk away with this league and take.
I still think we can.
You know?
I think we've done this well without key players, with tired players. I think this is what I love about the knockout round, because especially if we draw home first and we can beat them down, Pep can play very chill in the second, maybe rest a little bit of people. And even more, he'll be forced to rest depending like Premier League circumstances and things like that. he's going to have to change some things around. We're going to see some usage. There's the rumor that he asked Sergio Gomez to stay. He played very well, honestly.
Why would you begging Sergio Gomez to stay?
Because he saw how we played against Huddersfield. I understand it was Huddersfield. But the moment Akanji went off the pitch, Nunes came on, I think Pep saw something, especially when it comes time to teams who use the low block. We're going to need fast passes. We're going to need people with courage who want to make those passes also. And everybody knows that's Sergio Gomez's thing, is those low crosses. He moves the ball very quickly. He's a faster person. I mean, I don't mean like speedy, but just like in the play, he knows how to move in the angles, the Spanish heritage, all that stuff. The play against Huddersfield, the ball moved so much faster. That's what killed them mostly. It was Rico on one end, Gomez on the other end. I don't know what that says about Kyle Walker. Is he think Kyle Walker can do that? Because he definitely can't. It's going to be a very specific thing. Maybe this is an unlocking of a system. Maybe Pep saw something that at this moment, Sergio Gomez is the only one who could do it, just like last season. Rico Lewis was the only one who could do it for a couple of weeks until John and everybody else started to learn that position. I mean, obviously, I don't know, but this is just a guess.
That's a good point from Krung, because firstly, we'll definitely need to touch on the Akanji injury. But as for the Sergio Gomez thing, I think it's true. I think he's one of the best crossers that we've got at the club. When you're just talking about that cross, now a player that can actually cross the ball into the box and be accurate 9 out of 10 times, he does that time and time again. The only problem that I've said with Gomez is his defending can sometimes.
He's not a defender.
No, he's not a defender. No, he's not.
And in those big games, we're gonna go on, Hamza.
I just wanted to ask about this. Gomez here, most like, be honest now. This is the tough question. It's now 10th of January. They've got 21 days left. Will they buy or not? Are these guys playing with our emotions, man? Are they playing with me and Pep's emotion, man?
Well, it looks like we've got a plan. And it looks like this January we're going to buy youngsters. You know, we've just signed another guy there. I think it's Sala, something like that. The Mexican guy that we brought in.
But does he play? Does he play that young Mexican crunk?
Wait, is any of this stuff true? Because even the Echeverri, Pep was asked about that, and he was like, yo, yeah, but he was asked about that at Huddersfield after Huddersfield, and he said, I don't know nothing. So
yeah, Echeverri is
so we're just getting these guys that they don't
like. I don't know. Is Fabrizio on nonsense again? He does this every now and then. He's been slipping lately, and everyone keeps forgiving him. But I don't know. Maybe he's slipping. Maybe he.
I think Echeverri, we got it. We got that. That deal is.
We got the Mexican one as well, because he got it on his. Let me find out. I think it's
Alexis.
Yeah, because on his Instagram he has Man City on his bio now. He's now put Man City, so he's made it.
Vote for the City Football Group or Man City?
Probably for the academy at this rate. It'll probably be loaned out or something. But it looks, from the looks of it, I've heard, apart from Kimmich, no other substantial names I've heard that we've been linked to in the summer. And Calvin Phillips, I've been hearing about Juventus might want him on loan. Don't be surprised if the squad doesn't change. We keep Phillips, Kimmich doesn't come, and we sell Phillips in the summer. Don't be surprised if that happens, because the way it's looking, things aren't moving that quick. You know, things aren't moving as quick as.
It broke my heart that on Arsenal, at least even Arsenal, who spent a lot of money, seem to be wanting a midfielder. I think, oh my God, another signing they want, and we can't even take another signing. We want the treble.
But who do you guys get? Because now we're in a situation of where, okay, we need a DM, which we've all said. But now we're in a situation of Akanji. Nobody knows how long this injury is going to be. And Stones, I don't know.
What's the latest?
Apparently he's not in training today. He wasn't in training today.
Okay. And what injury do you think he has? They're saying?
I thought it was just a high ankle sprain. From the way that he moved, but then also it was like a stretching thing, so you don't really know. But it originally looked like he was grabbing his ankle. I don't know though.
Yeah. It looked like it did look like that, and it did look like an ankle injury of some sort. So I'm not really sure, but he did come off, but then he went straight back down against Huddersfield. He didn't look comfortable at all. He didn't start running. So for me, that's a sign, because John Stones, we all know that this guy could come back, and then he could be injured by 2 weeks later. You know,
Is John Stones training?
John Stones isn't in training either.
Oh, he's not in training? I thought Pep said he was in training.
Did Pep say he was?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. All this like day to day and paying attention to, like, I'm never that dude who's like looking at the practice photos, being like, I don't see him. Like, that is not me. I let social media tell me.
He might have been in the what do you call it, around the what do you call it, the training pitch or the playing field, but
he's not running around.
Yeah, but I don't think he's actually back in like full like proper training yet. So that's what I mean. Full training, I doubt he'll be back for quite a bit. Maybe again, he won't probably come back for Tottenham away, because, you know, unless he comes back in the next 2 weeks, you know, which he could do.
Oh yeah,
but
end of the month.
Yeah,
end of the month.
Yeah,
the 31st. Yeah.
So maybe Burnley. Let's hope. Fingers crossed he comes up for Burnley, but. Then we know Ake. Ake is another guy that can sometimes, especially at the end of the season, start picking up injuries. And then what do we do in that situation?
That's why he's kept Gomez. That's why he's kept Gomez. He's seen Akanji and he's seen Stones. And he says, okay, I might need to shift Vardio and Ake this side. So I need a left back.
Well, honestly, Vardiol is a Rolls Royce. Like, he's young, he's still got to figure out his like ball and spatial awareness. That's kind of where he struggles, but physically he's dominating. He's faster than I even thought he was. He can handle and hopefully exactly, he can make up for his weaknesses, and especially if you got Ruben Diaz back there, especially if you have like Vardiol, Ake, and Ruben Diaz back there. I don't know. I think we have enough people defensively that can make up for what he lacks.
Yeah, we defensively we got Diaz, Stone, Diaz, Vardio, Ake, Walker, Rico Lewis, and Gomez. That's okay. Now Paqueta's out for 2 months, so he's out the question anyway. Yeah. Kimmich, he's out the question already.
Yeah, Summer.
The only guy that I can see the name, I don't know, my gut feeling saying, yeah, is
Henderson?
Palinia.
70 million, man. That's
no, 70 million. No, bro. You wait till the summer and worst case pay 40 million, for him.
Take your leave it.
Yeah, 40 million is melt. Yeah.
They'll want 60 or 70 million for this guy. They're trying
no way. I'm walking away from that.
Sick.
Because Palinia, remember, Bayern Munich signed him, but then Fulham, I don't know what happened. Like, he literally flew to Bayern Munich for his medical. Then
they couldn't replace him.
Yeah, so then Fulham were like, nah, we haven't got a replacement. We can't sell him. So this Palinia guy, 70 million is probably what they want. So right now I'm looking at the DM situation and I'm like, we're in trouble, as not just like as City fans, but like football. Like, there is a lack of DMs. There's a lack of DMs. Once you get past Rodri, Rice, you know, maybe a few others, DMs start becoming a problem. Now you're looking at 8 to start coming in to play DM. You're looking at Kovacic. You're looking at players like Kovacic that can play further forward, to also McAllister to start playing DM as well, because there's a lack of DMs. So I don't know, man, what we do from here. Bruno Guimaraes will go PSG. That probably will happen, or he'll at least stay at Newcastle. I don't see us getting him. Tonali, obviously, with his betting thing, don't see that. People want Paqueta, but Paqueta ain't a DM, even though I do think he would add.
Neither is Guimaraes.
Yeah, see, according to Pletty, they found they want 45 million. But that's the thing, he's 20. I'm just gonna check his age.
Yeah, he's like 25, 26. None of these guys are
29.
28. Yeah, no, not at all. I wouldn't pay more than 30 for him, because he still has so much that he has to learn. If 28, Kovacic, he's 28, right? That is the quality of player you're going to bring in at 28, where you can come in and be a solid backup, like a really good backup, and in a hard spot will start you. I don't want Paulina anywhere near our starting team, and really he's still such a big drop down for Rodri. I don't know. Can we find a Rodri replacement? Are we wrong? Do we need to change our mindset? Because Rodri really is a one of one. We just need to be trying to find someone who can, I guess, do what we need a defensive midfielder to do for City football, which is stop counters from happening, keeping the ball together, and when getting closed on down, they can handle themselves in small spaces. Obviously, they have to be a sizable person. And I feel like Paulinho, he's great, but he's still kind of like a smaller person. A lot of the players that we're looking at are smaller guys. I don't really, that's the problem with the Rodri tribe. I don't know.
No, it's difficult, man. And listen, at DM, obviously we've said left back. The amount of times the years have just moved on and we haven't got a left back. We haven't had like a left, apart from Nathan Ake, like last season. Left back was a problem, and we haven't even got like a natural left back. Now, if Ake gets injured, we've seen Gavardio can play left back, but there's even been some games where I've seen Gavardio play left back, and I've been like, I'm not really sure right now. I'm not really sure if you can play left back right now, especially let's say Champions League semi-final against Rodrigo or these guys that will not be scared to take you on. I don't know how you'll deal with that. So I'm looking at this team. There's so many.
I think he's praying for John Stones to come back, which I think he one. Let me ask a question. Did he have you seen him walking? Did he have a walker boot or something? Or did he have normal shoes?
Who, Akanji?
No, Stones.
No, so I think didn't somebody tweet out after the game that he was walking out with a precaution?
Boot.
With the boot, yeah.
I
tried to watch when he stood there with those 4 cups, and I was trying to say, yo, what's that black? But I saw both black shoes. Try to zoom in, man. I'm trying to look. The trophies, man. What's going on down there, man?
Who cares about the trophies?
I was like, yo, I don't want that boot, because that boot means, the only thing is whether he, sprain or fracture, but sprain. If he's walking, that's a good sign. The fact that there's a 2 weeks break from
maybe put the boot on him just because, like, your foot is fine, your ankle is fine. Just wear the boot just in case. Just wear it until right before you come on the pitch. Just put it on or take it off. Put your boot on. Go play. Like, I don't know. We got to protect him. Rub him
after the 13th of January, our next game is on the. I'm just saying the next game is 30th of January. So there's 2 weeks break, yeah?
Yeah, 2 weeks winter break.
So that gives
the City women play, I think, like 4 games in that span.
So some teams so some teams play this week, some team play next week.
Yeah.
So we've got 13th of January, we've got Chelsea, Fulham, Newcastle City on Saturday, and then Everton, Villa on Sunday, and Man United, Spurs. The week after that, Saturday, is Arsenal, Palace, Brentford, Nottingham Forest. Then Sunday, Sheffield United, West Ham, Bournemouth, Liverpool, and Brighton, Wolves. And then I think they've given everyone 2 weeks. So if you're not playing this weekend, you're playing the weekend after that.
Yeah. So Liverpool aren't playing this weekend.
Yeah, Liverpool playing. Oh, they're supposed to play this weekend, is it?
Yeah, they went to play Bournemouth, I think. Let me check. Basically, either way, there's going to be a 2 week break. And then after the game, I know for a fact it's Tottenham away in the FA Cup, but I'm not sure what day. I'm not sure. They haven't even confirmed.
They're trying to decide, if it's going to be Saturday or Sunday.
Saturday or Sunday. So the game after that, if you're talking about Premier League, is Burnley at home. And then after that, I'm pretty sure it's Brentford away. And then Chelsea.
That's going to be light. Oh, well, boy be back by then? When is his
Tony?
Yeah. When is his ban over?
I think it's done. Didn't he score a hat trick or something on the weekend? I need to actually find that out.
This guy's been training.
How much I was paying attention.
Yeah, he's been training, man. Tony's been getting interviewed all week. So that,
yeah, he's been getting an interview for a while now. But they're trying to get that back for him in the summer. They want that money in the summer. So they're telling him ball out and we'll sell you for $100 million to Arsenal, even though you will not fit at Arsenal.
Yeah. And then after Brentford, Everton at home, Chelsea at home, Bournemouth away, after Copenhagen away in Champions League. So
yeah, that's perfect. That's
Copenhagen. Perfect. Oh, I forgot about that. Bro, we can rest there.
Listen,
like, what are you talking about? Bro, we're fine.
I was smiling after that, bro.
We're smiling. So February, the only day.
Throw that FA Cup away, man. Throw that FA Cup away, man.
What? You don't want to win a treble double,
man? You want to go for the FA Cup?
Yeah, I want a treble double. Listen, I want a treble double quadruple. That's what I want. A quadruple treble double.
I just think once we beat Tottenham, there'll be United left, Liverpool left. Yeah, you're right. We have a chance to win it.
You know what? Like, I'm not gonna do it. Also,
we can win the FA Cup straight.
Oh, if we beat Tottenham, it's all over. We got this.
Give us more Brothers after that to give us relax, man.
We're not Arsenal fans here. We're not gonna be like Arsenal and say that, oh yeah, because we've lost at your ground for this many years, and this is gonna be what wins us the league because we beat Manchester City in the Community Shield, so now we're gonna win the league. But beating Tottenham away and scoring even if it's a goal, I think that would be that game against Tottenham in April in the Premier League. If things are going head to head, but we know in the back of our mind that we've already beat them, I think we can play that. We'll be more confident in that Premier League game because that's the game. When I was looking at the fixtures at the start of the season, I said, "Oh, if we're in a title race and it's Tottenham away and we need to win that game, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm nervous, man. So this is the best time. Son's going to be at the Asia Cup. Maddison will be injured probably. Romero might be come back. Van der Ven might come back, fair enough. But really, there's got so many of the attackers. They're telling me about signing Timo Werner, that Werner's going to start. You know, Kulusevski, fair enough, he causes us a lot of trouble, Kulusevski. But apart from that, they've got no Son, no Maddison. Son, we all know what Son and Kane have done to us in the past. You know, as long as those guys are not there, this is a challenge. Can we beat Tottenham without Son and Maddison and Kane? And if we still can't beat them, then we just got.
Son out. Oh, Son's out. Yeah.
Yeah, Asian Cup, man. Asia Cup.
And Maddison
injured.
And Kane, yeah. They're weak, man.
They're weak. They got Werner. They literally bought Werner for us to play us. Really, they bought Werner because.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Who else? I looked at the Champions League final in Port. Then they said
they brought a guy called. They got a guy called Drag Us In.
They
got a guy called Drag Us In, you know. Like his name is to drag them in. Yeah, drag them into Europe or drag them into top 4. He's like, yo, they had to go there and say, yo, just drag us to a cup or something like that. Yeah.
The best thing he said is
the mockery. If they lose any cup, that guy will become the mockery, man. Listen, you got a guy even called Drag Us In. They couldn't even drag you to anywhere.
The funniest thing about it all is that Timo Werner said that he signed for a big club and wants to win titles. He thought he signed for Real Madrid. He thought because
he said he wants to win titles.
He said
wake up in Tottenham Football Club.
Titles. Titles.
That's so crazy, especially with Tottenham. They don't win the titles. They're notoriously known for not winning titles. Why would you say that? That's a jinx. Like if I was a Tottenham fan and I saw Mans come and that's the first thing he says is, we're going to win titles. It's like, bro, come in and score a goal first. Like, what are you doing?
What are you guys thinking? Would you guys start? Obviously, Haaland, yeah. Would you guys start Haaland if he's available? Or would you also bring him in slowly and let Alvarez start?
Slowly. Let Alvarez do his thing. He's doing fine.
Is Haaland back?
Kinda. He can play. I think they're resting him. I think he'll be back for Burnley. I think they'll
Yeah.
let him rest because that's 2 weeks. That's a whole extra 2 weeks off, and he can start practicing and get in some sort of shape. And Burnley, they're not the most. I mean, they're a physical team, but Milan will be fine. We handled them earlier this year, and it'll be a similar thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's I agree as well. With 2 weeks off is more than enough time. I think we're gonna go summer training camp in Saudi or somewhere. I think that's where the players are gonna go. So it'll be a good time for the players to just go, relax, turn off whatever they need to do, get back in to whatever shape they need to be. Because we all know February we've got a lot of easy games. Really, we should make
February's
it out.
easier.
Yeah, February, man. We got Brentford away, Chelsea at home, Everton at home,
Man.
Bournemouth away, Copenhagen away.
Can we not bring Fernandinho back, man?
Do you want to do that?
No,
I'd rather bring like Nigel de Jong back or somebody like that.
Look at it. Look, February, we're right. We got Everton, we got Burnley end of January. Brentford, that's a tough. Brentford away is tough.
Brentford is struggling. Haven't they lost? Oh, well, they just scored with Tony back, but before that, didn't they have like 5 straight losses? They're up and down. They'll figure it out.
Bournemouth away is tough. Then United at home should be a beat. Copenhagen, March is their season. March 9th, we got Liverpool away, Brighton away, Arsenal at home, Villa at home.
That's it, man.
And on top of that, probably a Champions League game.
And Champions League, who could we get? Could get anyone, Bayern, or even Arsenal.
Oh my God!
We could get anybody. Real Madrid. We could get anybody in that man. So
yeah, around the top, you can get any big team. Like you can get PSG or whatever, and that's tough, man. It's very tough.
That's how we're charging.
If we get I hope we get PSG because the rumors he's going to Real. Do you think he's going to be going all out for PSG against Man City? Mbappe is going to pull a Neymar and fake an injury. He's just going to be like, I'm hurt. I can't play for you guys.
March decides it. March is the season. I think the month. March, we win all the games in March. Title's ours. Because April then is just basically.
Oh, yeah.
March, April is the thing, and I just don't trust Liverpool, man.
No. Yeah. If we can run through those teams that you said in March and win every match, can you imagine the tears? Can you imagine the meltdowns? It's gonna be fantastic.
That's last 2 minutes before I go. Then we'll just wrap it up. 45 minutes.
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say, what's your prediction for Newcastle Man City?
Who, me or Crunk?
Crank.
Oh, 2-0, maybe 3-1. I think we'll win by 2. I'll just say that. We'll win by 2.
Come on. No. Are you G certified?
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna win, Hamza. I think we're gonna win 2-1. I'm gonna say 2-1. And it'll be interesting to see. Maybe 3-1. I'm gonna say change it 3-1. 3-1. I think they're gonna score. There's no Joe Linton. He's got a hamstring injury. Who else?
They have Nick Pope, Matt Target, Jacob Murphy, Callum Wilson, Joe Willock, Joe Linton. They're all gone.
Yeah. So apart from Isaac, Anthony Gordon maybe might cause us a problem. Forget about Almiron. Almiron's just there for cardio and hit sessions. It's mainly Anthony Gordon. That's the guy that I think could cause problems with Isaac.
Draco Malfoy.
Who what's his name? Miley.
No, I was thought Gordon is Draco Malfoy with the blonde hair, the little scrawny little face.
Yeah, to be fair,
like big mid. I agree with TJ. Gordon is average, big average.
You think he's that, yo?
Yes.
To be fair, last time
he's a hustle merchant. He's a hustle merchant. That's all he is.
That's true. But they've got Botman back. Listen, it's going to be one of those games.
That's a must win.
It's one of those.
Yes. I agree.
They've got players injured. They've got players back. We've got players back. We've got players injured. So it's made the best team win, really.
Interesting. Big up everyone, man. Thank you for supporting us. I just want to say thank you so much. It was a short show. We'll try and do it regularly, even in the weekend. We'll come back. And just want to listen. Thank you so much, Chunk, Crank, and G Certified. And I was going to say the key thing about us winning is on Saturday, it's a must win. And guys, make sure you support Crank and G Certified. Hey, big up my guys. And Crank, anything you got to say, everyone to plug in the show? Like people, have you got anything coming up?
Yeah, we have an episode dropping in a couple hours. So
Good.
check us out, Shades of Blue, Man City
Shades of Blue.
Podcast. We're on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, all that stuff. And if you're in America, we're throwing a live event in Chicago in April. Check us out.
Brilliant. That's my guys. Yeah, big up Crank and G Certified. Anyway, where can they find you, man?
Man, just G Certified on Twitter, man. You know, I'm always on. Listen, Blues of Shades podcast. Big up Crump. Make sure you watch that. Obviously, Professor. Big up Professor as well. Make sure you check in the spaces as well. I'm pretty sure, Professor, you having a space at the end of this, or
Yeah, I'm just going to never file quickly, and then we'll go to space.
so there you go. So you know, guys. So big up, man.
Pleasure. Right. Thank you so much, guys. Big
Y'all
up
know
for all
about
your support, and we'll be back soon, man. Big up.
Yep.